Well, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field. Tonight, we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Peterson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
they've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now a play fake here on first down. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the side. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw.
And it is caught. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Peterson. Oh, nice move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Here's a screen to Powell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run with Peterson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get it. 19 Lions. Ready.
Vick operating on 1st down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
10 to 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Vick's going to change the play.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They go to Johnson again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows them to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
93 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Vikings 14, Seahawks 7.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off, and we've seen teams come back off the...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
48-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Again, Peterson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. 37 yards.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Vikings 21, Seahawks 7.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. The Seahawks at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
19. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. How about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
18 run.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. 1st down, Vick.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. But when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
79 Broncos.
On second down, Culpepper.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
It got his man complete. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Throwing, Vick.
he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jamar Chase,
75 yards.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays, give us some break, back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
The throw down the field caught by his running back. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They run again with Peterson. And running with power here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
Now they'll shift things around.
They run over center with Peterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 15.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. There he goes left side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Peterson will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Now a give, running left is Harris. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And Chase will go in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Vick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ja'Marr Chase
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Culpepper's throw taken in here by Jackson.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of
70 Lions. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going for the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw on second down. Culpepper. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. He's to the 15. Touchdown! George Pickens, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is down to 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go now.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Panther streak.
They run with Peterson. He's been busy tonight.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And there he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
First down, Vikings.
Unlock right. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Peterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
On the set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On third down, Vic.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And it's intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Now he's free to midfield.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
He finds his man complete. It's Lucas. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Vic operating on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Ready?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
And say what you want about Lumen Field.
It's Madden NFL 24. All eyes.
Ready? 19 Lions. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A give up the middle to Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Play action now. Vick. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
A first down throw coming for Vick. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Here we go. Here we go. Alert. Alert.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Johnson.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
And the Seahawks first down.
Vick goes play action. A quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. After one, 7-0. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19, right here.
Off the play fake, Vick. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. It's a play fake. Now Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Vick now. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Vick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And a really good play call is look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
On the ready. Ready.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
1 yard gain.
Vick to throw it. Flush to his right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
The Seahawks first down.
Ready up. Go.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
The throw over the middle, taken in. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks.
Ready, break. Stop below 18. Ready,
First down, Vick. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in, touchdown.
ready. Ready.
Vick now from the 50.
Now a screen set up for Johnson.
Stiff undo. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
Here we go, here we go. Shot alert, trap alert.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will we be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. On play action, Vick. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed. No space to fit into football.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Fourth down, Vick. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
Ready, ready. 18 rattler. Ready.
Throwing, Vick.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On second down, Johnson. They find some open field here.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
And they're not going to get to the line to run
Both teams
another
finishing
play.
up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back
Welcome
out
back
to
to the
Glendale.
desert.
And
We're
hand
in
it over
Glendale.
to Brandon Gott.
It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Vick on second down. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Vick readies to throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a second down throw for Vick. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to take over right there at the 20.
Let's go now.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there.
With his 6th.
Get it.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
To throw, Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. That throw by Vick incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the
Running from the gun, Johnson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 2.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vick.
At the 21-yard line.
That's complete right around the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
19.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Now here's Vick. Out to his left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ready.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And
Ready.